Welcome to the Talkshow with Debby. Today I'll be speaking about human trafficking. Most people are aware about human trafficking, while others are not aware about human trafficking. Human trafficking has been going on for years, for many decades. Girls, boys, women, men have been used for trafficking. And we all know that trafficking involves a lot of things. It goes a long way, which is why I want to speak on this. Which is why I want to plead to the government to create awareness and keep people informed about human trafficking, which is why we must do all we can to minimize human trafficking. Although human trafficking did not start in one day and it's not going to end in one day, but we can minimize human trafficking. So human trafficking is the process of trapping people through coercion, through force, fraud, or for financial or personal gain. Okay. The causes of human trafficking, there are so many causes of human trafficking. You have poverty. We all know the meaning of poverty, and we all know as poverty has made a lot of people, and what poverty has done to a lot of people, and what poverty is still doing. This poverty of a thing has been going on for years, and which is why the government needs to work extra hard, put more effort to curb poverty. Most people involved in human trafficking is due to poverty. Some families hardly eat, so how do you expect them to survive? How do you want them to get back? How do you want them to cope in an economy like this? It's not going to be possible, which is why we must eradicate poverty. When people are hungry, you don't expect them to just sit down. Which is why some people get involved in this strategy, some people get involved in selling girls, in selling their body, which is why we have so much prostitute and so on and so forth. The people trafficking other women and girls and men, them too, they are also doing that due to being poor, because they don't know how to survive, because they don't know how to cope. Instead of them to work, they believe in shortcuts, and they believe in such bad art, which is why they get involved in trafficking of women, which is not good. And they want to have fame, they want to be rich on time, which is why the government must create awareness for human trafficking. Some families barely have food to eat, some children barely eat. So you don't expect such children not to be manipulated. They can be easily manipulated, so they can get involved in human trafficking, which is why the government must keep us informed, keep most people informed about human trafficking. And the children and the youth especially about human trafficking. We also have lack of education. Most people are not educated. They become ignorant. Yes. Some people, if they're not educated, they become ignorant. There should be a platform. There should be, I don't understand, a platform that will keep people informed about human trafficking. Parents should send their children to school, because most parents are not educated and they don't know how this human trafficking is being done, so they are easily manipulated in giving out their children to other people, which is not right, which is not good, which is why we must stop human trafficking, which is why the government must do all they can to stop human trafficking. Human trafficking is bad for people. Human trafficking has caused a lot of damage. Human trafficking has increased even more. All this such act needs to stop. up as soon as possible to help people. People lack good education. Children have good education. Most children lack good education. Most children don't have any education background. Most children are being used, are being abused, which is why it's good for the government to help children to get good education in whatever way they can. They should put more extra effort, more time, more attention in keeping people informed and keeping them aware of this. Human trafficking, insecurity is a cause of human trafficking. We are not safe, so it's very easy to kidnap someone going on the street and to use them for human trafficking. Yeah, it's very easy for that. We should have women be aware, women be vigilant. So we must not be told about anything. We should be aware about human trafficking. There should be a platform that will create awareness for human trafficking. There should be an agency that will be against such bad acts. Human trafficking is a bad act and it must be stopped, and I believe that the government can do what they can to stop it. When you put effort into something, I believe the thing can be stopped. It can be minimized. Human trafficking is a bad act, and if you have such friends involved in such act, please stay away from such friends or report such friends to any agents, to any people you know who are against human trafficking. Thank you.